Thitu Island, also known as Pag-asa Island west of Puerto Princesa. Its neighbors are the North Danger Reef to the north, Subi Reef to the west, and the Loita and Tizad Banks to the south. As the administrative center of the Calayan municipality of Palawan province in the Philippines. It also administers nearly a dozen other islets, cays and reefs in the Spratly Islands. The Permanent Court of Arbitration rejected China's claims on the South China Sea waters in 2016 and ruled in favor of the Philippines, which currently has the operational control over the island. The United States and Australia have also rejected China's claim, citing that it is unlawful and baseless. Vietnam also claims the island. In 2019-20, the island's naval port and civilian military airstrip were upgraded despite being swarmed by Chinese vessels. Pag-asa Island has a naval jetty and landing ramp, dual-use military and civilian airstrip, a lighthouse, a 5-bed lying-in clinic, a communication tower powered by smart, and a small elementary school. While most of the occupants of the structures in the Spratly Islands have military personnel or temporary tourists, Thitu Island is the only one with a permanent civilian settlement. The Filipino name of the island is Pag-asa. It is also variously called in the following languages: English, Thitu Island; Mandarin Simplified Chinese, Zhongye Dao; Traditional Chinese, Zhongye Dao; Pinyin, Zhongye Dao; Vietnamese, Dao Thitu; Pangasinan, Ilalo; Hokkien Chinese, Tai Ji, Poag, Thitu, lit. Iron Shoal. Hokkien Chinese fishermen historically called the island Thitu refers to another area 7.5 kilometers northeast of this island. The modern Mandarin Chinese name of the island was taken from one of the battleships named Chunghye, sent by the Chinese government during the Republic of China era to regain control of the island in 1946. There are historical records of the island having been inhabited, at various times in history, by fishermen from Champa in present-day Vietnam and the Chinese, and during the Second World War by French Indochina and Imperial Japanese troops. In June 1763, the British ship Earl Temple sank on the reefs of Thitu Island en route to Manila. 3 crew members survived for months on the island, built a raft, and used bird feathers to make a sail. The castaways were able to reach Vietnam, later China, and from there returned to England. In 1997, the shipwreck of the Earl Temple was discovered by Philippine authorities, and artifacts were recovered and are now displayed at the National Museum of the Philippines. From 1930 to 1933, the French colonial government in French Indochina sent naval troops to the Spratlys, including Thitu Island. On the 21st of December 1933, Governor M. J. Krautheimer in Cochin, China decided to annex the Spratlys to Bahria province. On the 22nd of May 1963, the Republic of Vietnam Navy a sovereignty stele on Thitu Island by crew members of the 3 vessels Hong Giang, Chi Lang and Ki Hoa of the South Vietnam. There were no large settlements on the island until 1956, when a Filipino lawyer-businessman adventurer named Thomas Clomer decided to claim a part of the Spratly Islands as his own, naming it the Free Territory of Freedom Land. On the 18th of April 1971, due to a strong typhoon hitting Thitu Island, the Republic of China authorities ordered all the garrisons on Zhongye Island to withdraw to Taiping Island to avoid typhoons. However, after the typhoon, the Taiwan side changed its defense, transferred the original troops back to Taiwan, and then used the landing ship to transport new troops to Zhongye Island. The Philippines saw this empty space and organized the troops to land on the island occupied by Taiwan on the 29th of July and renamed the island Pag-asa Island. According to the 155th page of the second episode of The Land Salary, published by the Taiwan Marine Corps Command, the Taiwan Navy detachment that arrived at Zhongye Island on the same day found that the Philippine Marine Corps was on the island, and Captain Hao Dayun immediately ordered the command. The 76mm gun was ready to be fired. The Philippine Army on the island is a huge threat to Taiwanese forces, As a result, they suddenly received an order from above. No challenge. The troops changed to Taiping Island. These Taiwanese Kuomintang officers and men had to watch the Zhongye Island fall back into the hands of the Philippines. The Philippines formally established the municipality of Calayan on Pag-asa Island on the 11th of June 1978. By virtue of Presidential Decree 1596 series of 1978. In January 2014, the Chinese media reported the ambitions of China to reclaim the island as its own. After Permanent Court of Arbitration rejected China's claims on the South China Sea waters in 2016 and ruled in favor of Philippines. In August 2017, China sent a contingent of naval vessels to the immediate vicinity of Thitu Island, including 2 frigates, 1 Coast Guard vessel, and 2 large fishing vessels. In March 2019, it was reported